sympathy.
So I've just got back to my hotel room and there seems to be a load of ash left outside my door, and I know who's done it. This is what the hell? Who left all this here? 2 seconds. I've even done it so he can't open the door handle. She's literally locked in there. You, Brian. Right, guys, day 2 of the heats. Got the Fickles fingers happening behind me there. Only a few groups have got the fingers, and then they're going back to the hotel. People have got train pull today, so there's only 2 events going on today. Group 1's just gone, so Brian Shaw's just gone, smashed his group. Absolutely smashed the Fickles fingers, so he's looking good right now. I think he's just got forward hold to go, I think, maybe one more. I always get mixed up with the events, but I'll keep you updated as, because yeah, I have to wait a long time for Brian to wait. It looked like he walks so slow. He's like the slowest moving person I've ever seen in my life. You see that? You see that? You see that stuff like leaking from under his boobs?
Are you talking to your therapist?
That's lard.
Are you talking to your therapist?
See this? This is lard. This is wet lard. This is lard dripping. Did you actually do something today? You actually won an event for once. So this is the first event Brian has just won today, and he's actually sweating for once. So yeah. Well done, Brian.
Here, give me a hug. Get over here.
Okay. Oh God. Oh, this is disgusting.
That's perfect.
You know what?
You should take a selfie right now.
I fit really nice in here.
It's comfy, isn't it?
It is. If I was gay, Brian, you'd be my ideal person to snuggle up with at night.
I don't know how I should feel about that, actually. Okay, I'm going to let you go on that. It's too much.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. I'm just going to time how many minutes it takes you to walk from here to there. Slow down, Brian. I think I've just blinked and I couldn't see you. Too fast. Right, I've been called on set. That was disgusting. I am literally wet with Brian's sweat. That was great. Right, see you in a minute. So I've been stood at the news desk waiting to do an interview with Brian Shaw for literally 15 minutes now. I'm not even kidding. Like, and he said he was on the way. I can see he's making a sprint for it. Just walk a little bit faster. Brian, we've been waiting on you for 20 minutes. Get off the news desk and get in your little box. Okay?
I'm gonna come back next year as your boss.
No, you're not.
Okay. As your boss.
You're gonna come back as my PA.
Okay.
And you can dab the sweat off my head with towels.
What's that?
And you can clean my shoes. That's all. That's all you're good for.
5 minutes later.
Yeah, I wouldn't sit on that chair, Brian. Excuse me, somebody's salts are on there and you just chucked them on the floor. You've got no respect for anyone but yourself.
I know you're supposed to fight Thor, but it seems like...
Brian, shut the up.
Fully worth better than mine. The time here
Shut up.
and nobody really big dog
Good.
Brian Shaw.
I'm glad nobody likes me. That's the way I like to live my life.
Bobby Thompson
Okay.
and Kevin Ferrer. So the time to beat by Alexia.
Shut up. Right then, guys, the Fickles fingers is done. Results are in. Again, sorry I can't show any of the footage of the actual show, but this is the best we're going to get. So right, Group 1, Brian Shaw won, getting all 5 over. Second place was AVR's Schmuckstellis. In second. Third was Travis Ortmeyer. Leading in that group now is Brian with 13 points, Maxime Boudreau in second with 10, and then Schmuckstellis in third with 9.5. So that's quite a tight group still. 2 events to go. Group 4 also did the fingers. There's only 3 people left in Group 4. So Adam Bishop, Konstantin Janashia and Jerry Pritchett. So it's a real fight for that top position. So they don't have to do the Atlas stones. At the moment, Janashia is in the lead with 13. Pritchett's in second with 10. And Bishop is in third with 9 points. Pritchett won the fingers. Konstantin got second. And I think literally half a second between Konstantin and Bishop. So Bishop got third. So it's closed that gap. So Bishop really doesn't want to be doing those Atlas stones going into the final because it makes a big difference, obviously, with the energy levels going into the finals. So it's a tough group. I mean, Pritchett is heavily injured. He's really screwed up his hip, but he's still going. It's incredible. Like the willpower that he's got to still go is absolutely incredible. He's literally hobbling around, can barely walk. People have to help him up out of his chair, but he goes and competes. It's insane. Group 5 is mega interesting. The most exciting group from the get-go, really. Novikov won by 0.4 of a second, won the fingers, so puts him right back in contention. Second was Luke Stoltman, half a second behind him. Third was Bobby Thompson. Fourth was Kevin Fairs. Now the points on Group 5 are super exciting. So Stoltman and Bobby Thompson are joint first with 11, and then right behind them on 10 points is Novikov and Kevin Fairs. They've still got a few events to go, so it's still risky. You know, Novikov has got a lot of work to do to make it through to the final. He does not want to be doing this. None of these guys want to be doing the stones going into the finals. So Group 5 is the most exciting group by an absolute mile. I'm super excited to see how that plays down. And obviously Luke Stoltman being the Brit, obviously we don't want him doing the stones. So I'll keep you updated on that. But I'm just about to go off for a bit of lunch and go for a swim. And then we're back for a train pull this afternoon, which is going to be pretty impressive. It's a hell of a train. I'll show you in a bit. Right, see you in 2. Right, I managed to find a neat little athletic club, private athletic club. They're kind enough to let me in. I've got a nice, lovely outdoor swimming pool. So I'm going to get my 40 minutes of swimming in on my lunch hour and then rush back to get back on set. But it's important I keep this up on a daily basis, that's for sure. Right, the next event. This big lump of steel here, it's an old, like an 18th century diesel train. They're going to be pushing with a harness, I think. Are they pushing it or pulling it? So pulling it without a rope.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, there you go. Pulling it without a rope, so harness only. It's going to be a tough start, and then with trains, it's always just about momentum. Keeping the momentum going is easy, but it's who gets it going faster. Gets the legs and arms working, gets the pistons going, so to say. So this is the next event. Right then, that is a wrap. Me and Mr. James Richardson. Oh, he's got the disco tits out. That's a wrap for today. So we finished presenting. We just done the last interview, and just about to head back to the hotel now.
This Eddie Hall's OnlyFans?
This is not fans, just fan. I've only got one. You're only one subscriber. So that's a wrap for today. The train push turned out to be a push in the end. They had a big trouble with the brakes on one of the trailers. So they had to sort of ditch the trailer and just do the unit. So Group 2, the winner of Group 2 is Johnny Hansen, the big, massive Sweden. Second place, Trey Mitchell, was only 1 second behind. Third was Tom Stoltman. And then fourth was Evan Singleton, and fifth was Mark Felix. So still in first place in Group 2 is Tom Stoltman on 12. Tied second is Trey Mitchell and Mark Felix on 9. So Tom's looking pretty safe. Events to go is overhead. So the overhead medley, which I think Tom will absolutely smash. And then the forward hold, which has been doing lots and lots of training on. So I think he'll smash that as well. So Tom's straight through to the final, which is what he needs. He needs a fresh start in the final. Really good events for him in the final, so I'm super excited for that. And then Group 3, we have in first place A4 Melstead from Iceland. He did 37. Second was Robert Oberst with 37.5. And then third was JF Karan. Fourth, Misha Shivakov. Now JF Karan fell down a little bit there, but I don't think it matters. He's got 2 really good events coming up, the overhead and the forward hold. I think he'll smash them. he'll be straight through to the final. So the fight is going to be between A4 Melstead, who's on 10 points, Oberst is on 9, and Shivlikov's on 9. Now Shivlikov looks like he's suffering with cramp really badly, so that's the beginning of the end. Really hard to recover when you're getting cramp halfway through a contest. He's gonna have to go back tonight and absolutely guzzle gallons of water to get back on form, so it's a really hard thing to do. So I think it's going to be a playoff. JF Coron's through. I think it's going to be a playoff for A4 Melstead from Iceland and Robert Oberst from the USA. Now Oberst has a habit of falling down on the Atlas stones, so I hope he's been working on them hard, hoping to get through. And then Melstead from Iceland. I've never seen him do Atlas stones, so we'll have to wait and see. So good luck to the guys. I'm signing off for today. I'll tune back in tomorrow with tomorrow's events and results, but thank you very much. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Big love the beast. Take care.